Things we do in our marriage that just work, that may or may not be controversial. Like, put me in the picture.
Guys, we gotta
Go. All right.
get me out of the picture.
Welcome
get her
back.
In the picture. Oh.
Things we do in our marriage that just work, that may or may not be controversial. I don't know. I don't think they're controversial, but also, yes, it's April and I'm wearing my I jingled his bells and now I'm pregnant
She
shirt.
said that in a different video. So weird. Why are
But
we wearing it?
it's April and it's freaking cold outside and it's snowing. I'm just going to complain about that until we finally get a spring here in Utah.
Hopefully
That's
soon.
all I want is a
Yeah.
spring. Maybe a summer. I don't know. Might not
We
get a
better
summer.
get a summer.
Anyways, things we do in our marriage that just make sense to us. Number one,
First one. Never say the word divorce.
we never.
Don't talk about it. Don't joke about it. We don't even like saying it about other people. Like, that word is just
Divorce.
gone.
Divorce isn't an option unless, extreme. But we
No.
don't say it because we have.
We know we won't do it in extreme. It's just
Right.
gone.
It's showing that we have the trust and respect for each other to know that divorce isn't an option, because I trust and love that he's not going to do anything to make it an option, and he knows that I'm not going to do anything to make it an option. So, like, if we're fighting over something random or little or whatever, we know that we can say whatever we want to say because divorce is not going to be an option. And we also don't joke about it, because it's just, when you say the same joke over and over, there's some truth to that joke, right?
Maybe not always truth, but you're planting a seed at least.
Right.
You're open to it because you talk about it so much.
So we don't even joke about divorce with each other or other people.
Just not cool.
You stuck with me
Yeah.
for life.
What's number 2?
Divorce isn't even happening to you. Like, if anything, I'm just going to murder you. So,
Ugh.
just kidding. Okay, number 2.
We're okay with that word, I guess. This is not going well.
Number 2.
I always drive, and
True.
I deal with the kids in the car seats.
Let's go into more detail.
Okay, more detail.
If we're both home, Eric's driving. Weekends, he's driving. I'm not driving. Because during the week, I drive the kids everywhere they need to go. So by the weekend, I'm done driving. Also, same with the car seats. During the week, getting them to and from wherever they need to go, loading 3 kids in car seats, like, I absolutely hate buckling and unbuckling constantly. So on the weekend, I don't, or if he's here and we're going somewhere, he's car seat duty.
Huh.
Like, that's all him, and he drives.
Super simple. I feel like I'm sure most men just do that anyways.
I just
Maybe
don't like
not,
driving.
and it's okay if other couples do different things, but I feel like most men just drive because it's kind of what we're taught. Girls don't like to drive, right?
I
For
don't.
the most part.
I don't know if it's all girls.
Yeah, not all girls, for sure. Not all girls.
I just don't like to drive, and car seats. They just, every time, like, we have to move car seats too, I can't. I hate it.
I'm weird, and I'm very specific on how car seats go. If they're not tight enough, sometimes she's just not as strong as me.
Okay.
But I do like having
That's
it
like
tight.
your little OCD thing, is
Yeah.
the car seat thing. So you are okay with that.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I feel safer when you're doing the car seats anyways.
Yeah.
Not that
I
I don't
weigh
know.
more so I can put more leverage into it and get it tight. So yeah, that's for sure my thing. I would say next thing, kind of kid related, is we don't keep score on who changes how many diapers.
Yeah, we don't go.
And it's unfair too. Like, I'm sorry. The mothers are going to change the majority of the diapers.
I'm
I
home
wish
more.
I could. Yeah, she's home more. Breastfeeding during the middle of the night. It just kind of goes hand in hand. You're already up. Thank you for letting me try to get a little more sleep. Just kind of is easier.
But we don't ever go like, I did the last one, it's your turn.
Yeah.
It's just whoever's like kind of there.
And we don't like smell a poopy diaper and avoid it.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, if you are there and it happened, just get it done.
Right. We're not going to like hide it and be like, oh, so-and-so has a surprise for you. Every now and again, our kid like our 3-year-old will request like one of us, and we
Yeah.
don't complain. We
We
just
don't
do
complain.
it.
Whoever they pick, we go.
Yeah, and I feel like it stays pretty even. Also, you're really good at like on the weekends doing a little more with the diapers because you know I do it all week
24/7,
long
yeah.
and in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really just a simple thing. Changing a diaper takes a minute
And
or
there's
two,
just
so
certain
whatever.
times and certain ages, like right now, like him being a newborn and he just had his circumcision, it freaks me out to deal with that. So he just does it. No
I deal with
complaints.
that.
And then, but on the flip side of that, in the middle of the night, I'm changing all the diapers. I'm not waking you up to do it. So it's a fair trade-off for us, and we don't keep score with it, and it works.
Yep. Another thing, cooking.
Oh yeah.
I do probably majority of the cooking. And it's not really for any reason. I just kind of enjoy it, but I feel unfair.
Also cooks better.
I do cook better. But it's weird to me to expect that deal with 3 kids, do all this, and I come home to a cooked meal like it's so easy to get a 3-course meal prepped while watching 3 children.
So many people will say like, he worked and now he has to come home and cook. I'm like, what I did all day was working too, taking care of 3 kids.
It's work both ways, right?
Yeah.
Women watch the kids that get to stay home. Hopefully some do, right? If they have to work, and the men work too, if both parents work, you both come home and you both need to take care of the children. When I come home, I do the cooking or something, but it's not, hey, I watch the kids all day, so you have to watch the kids and I get to do nothing the rest of the night. I get home and it's still a cooperative thing, and we work together because no one's off duty.
Yeah, no one's off duty after 5 o'clock.
We're parents.
Also, like with that being said too, I do the grocery shopping and he'll do the cooking. I will help prep stuff as much as I can. It just took him a couple years into our marriage to finally tell me that I suck at cooking.
She's not the best cook, and it's
and
fine.
to be like, just let me take it over. And I was like, by all means.
I am so sick of microwaved chimichangas. I can't do it. She called that cooking.
Hey,
so
now.
Funny.
Opening a can of beans counts.
So, yeah, back to, like, you do most laundry.
Cleaning, yeah.
Cleaning. She cleans more often for sure. Easy.
The weekly cleaning. The weekly laundry.
And then I might do more deep cleaning on a weekend, every other weekend, or once a month type deal. Obviously, when we're both here, we straighten up.
Yeah, but when it comes to like the basics, like just the random keeping up with vacuuming, mopping, that's me. I also enjoy that, especially if I don't have to cook, I don't mind cleaning. But like if I'm like, hey, our house needs a good scrubbing, then we kind of just divide and conquer.
Yep.
Same with like laundry. I'll do the laundry, but as far as the bedding, he does.
I do all the bed, and I'm weird too. I like my sheets washed every week at least.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's just hygienic. But
okay, some people might think
I thought you were gonna say it's weird because the way you are specific on how the sheets need to be on the bed.
Yeah, I'm very specific with how they have to be, how the bed's made, no wrinkles. Like, it ends up being a big deal, but it's so comfortable getting in a clean bed.
I'm the person that could hop in the bed. Like, if it's not made, I will hop in and just, like, I don't care what the covers look like, the sheets tucked. I just hop in the bed. It's whatever. But he likes it when it's, like, tucked nice and neat, so it's his job. He likes it that way, and I don't care, so... But I do make the bed every day just because it makes me feel like I've accomplished something sometimes.
But I think we've got, 2 other kind of topics that we can go over, and we do others, but the kind of big ones that we kind of talk about: planning trips and activities, vacations, or if we go out and do stuff with the kids, she basically plans all of it, gets it ready, pays or whatever it needs to be if it's a hotel and things like that. Me, I make it happen, I guess. Like when we gotta go, I drive, I get us there, things like that.
I think that one's more so like my OCD. Like he could have an idea like, hey, let's do this weekend. But he knows he doesn't have to plan it. Like
but she puts it together.
I put it together. And I think that's just because my control freak, like even though I know he could perfectly capable of planning everything, I'm not gonna let him because I'm just gonna
forget to take her.
I'm just gonna assume that it's not going to be the way I want it to be. Like, he'll be like, let's go to the zoo. I'm like, all right, what time? He's like, I don't care. But in my head, I'm thinking, okay, we got to get there at this time because lunch is at this time. I've got to nurse at this time. So I just kind of like the planning of that. But as if it's a vacation or something like that, I know that once we're there, my mind can mentally check out because he's going to be the one on top of the kids more than I am.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be the one that's like making sure everyone is where they need to be once we're there. I plan it all,
Yeah.
but as far as like safety, like I don't have to worry about what's my surroundings because he's going to push me in the correct direction and make sure the kids are where they need to be. Stroller, buckled, driving,
And
car seat,
navigating
gas.
everywhere,
Like, yeah. So I think that was just because like I need that control. But then once we're there, yeah, that was a good one.
That one is good. I think it's probably similar for everybody. Then the big one that we've actually discussed and worked a deal out basically because everybody needs something to
time.
keep their sanity, right? A lot going on with work, with children. Your alone time, we don't really hang out with friends or go do things at night really. So I let her sleep in on Saturdays.
This is how we've worked this out.
This is how we worked it out. Yeah, I let her sleep in on Saturdays. And
Saturday,
like, I will make breakfast or something, get the kids going.
get my
I
coffee.
might take them, for a drive, go get her a drink, things like that. And just let her relax, sleep in. It's been a long week. In return, the following day, I might get to go hit 9 holes of golf with my friends, which is kind of the extra couple hours of alone time that we both want or need, and it not being in the middle of the weekday.
I'm not saying that's like the only time I get alone
No.
time. Like if I want to go get my nails done, it's just kind of like, okay, or hey, I'm going to make dinner plans. We always run it by each other, and we're always okay with it because we don't get to do it often. It's not like every week I'm going for drinks with the girls, it's once in a blue moon. And so no one's going to argue over that happening. But as far as like needing downtime once a week or our me time, he really enjoys golf and I really enjoy sleeping in or just laying in silence with no children screaming at me. So like Saturdays he'll go. It's even great because you'll load them in the car and take them out of the house so I really can sleep. Even if it's just driving around, he'll go get them like a smoothie or me a coffee, and then I feel refreshed to do it all again the following week. And then he gets to go golf Sunday, and it doesn't make me as mad because if he was golfing, if you were golfing every Sunday and I didn't get like any time to myself,
of course.
then it'd just be another day of me waking up with the kids and that monotonous routine. So I need like one day where it's not me waking up and changing the diapers and getting the kids breakfast. Like you do that Saturdays and it just gives me a nice break. Whereas Sundays you go out of the house and go hit a bucket or go golf. And that's our deal. Like that works for us. And I don't get mad at him for golfing all the time. And I feel like I get some time to myself just because I want to sleep in, especially where we have a newborn. Like that's.
Yeah, I mean, with the newborn, it's different. I haven't golfed, but it is nice when we get.
You can't golf right now in Utah. It's freaking covered in snow in April.
Maybe this will help other couples. Maybe not. Let us know if you guys have some tips or tricks, and because everybody needs to work in their own relationship. So hopefully everybody's doing well, and hopefully we continue to do well. And yeah.
Things we do in our marriage.